Okay, so this is my informatics speech. I am going to try to help the future nurses students who are trying to remember different types of ways to remember things that you learned in school. Mnemonics was one of the things that even 13 years ago when I became a nurse, we started using different ways to remember things. Even if you've seen the movie, I'm drawing a blank on the name of the movie, it'll come to me in a minute, where she does the sing. Um, Miss Congeniality, the movie, there you go. Sing where she does the solar plexus, instep, nose, groin. That's one way you can remember how to subdue somebody who is attacking you. Just remember, sing. Again, that was from the movie Miss Congeniality. The pneumatic that I'm going to talk about, I do have to keep a piece of paper to read it because it's very long and it was very hard for me to remember the first time. So we are going to talk about cardiovascular and hypertensive mnemonics that can help you remember different types of medications during a cardiovascular disease, or different medications that can help prevent or treat heart conditions. So the mnemonic that I have is from the Pharmacology book for nurses. It is the author of Michael Adams, and it is the Elsevier book. And we also used nurselabs.com to go through this mnemonic. So the mnemonic itself, I'm going to try and get it up close to you, is called Dad Bond Clash. Kind of like a James Bond type of mnemonic, which I can see it's not very clear in there. So I will try to figure out a way to upload this mnemonic in there for you. So I'm going to do my best to keep my eyes on here and continue to talk to you when we're going through this mnemonic. The mnemonic is for heart failure medical management. Like I said, any type of hypertensive medication, angiotensins, beta blockers. This is going to be something that's going to help you, nurses, future, through that part. For me, like I said, when I was going through nursing school 13 years ago, we really used a lot of mnemonics, especially when it came to memorizing the veins and arteries that ran through here, because there is nerves in there too that you'll have to learn. So there's a lot of mnemonics that you'll be able to find to use from here to here. But again, we are doing the nursing mnemonic and tips for the Dad Bond Clash, and this is for your angiotensives, cardiovascular mnemonics. Again, it's from the Pharmacology book of nurses from 2020. It is from another college that I went to just a few years ago to do more classes. And it also, we used nursinglabs.com to get more mnemonics. Okay, so we're going to start with dad first. The first word for dad is digitalis. Okay, and then the next one is the ACE inhibitors. And then the third one for the dad is, and I always have a hard time saying this, and you're going to find a lot of words in nursing very, very hard. It is dubotamine, which it's all going to help you with angiotension. Okay, then we have the bond, which comes with the bonding medications to help the beta blockers, the oxygen, the nitrates, and the digitalis. Digitalis is very important when it comes to cardiovascular. Now we're going to get to the clash. The clash is channel calcium blockers, lifestyle changes, angiotensin and receptor blocks, sodium restriction, and hydrazoline. So hydrazoline is a medication that's used also to help relax. Most cardiac people will have to have a sodium restriction because sodium is very bad for the heart. Lifestyle changes. Simple, right there. A lot of people with cardiovascular issues, they do have to have a sodium restricted diet and a fluid restriction, because the best way I can explain it is from the doctor that I work for, and this is from Dr. Richter in Missouri Valley, Iowa. The kidneys love water, and when you have a heart concern, the heart does not like to be wet because the water makes the heart pump, and makes it pump really hard. So then it makes the heart overwork, which wears it out, which leads to more problems. But when you do a restrictive diet with fluid to make your heart happy, it dries out your kidneys, and then your kidneys go into dehydration, and they're throwing your electrolytes off, your sodium off, they're throwing your potassium off. So it's all about balance. So again, this is where those mnemonics that we talked about, they're going to be helpful to you. Remembering all this stuff when you get to your nursing career. Again, the works that we did was the pharmacology book for nursing. It is the 20th edition. It's Elsevier. It's through Witt University. And then we also had nursinglabs.com and Dr. Richter, Missouri Valley, Iowa. I hope you enjoyed my information.